Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's broadcast of Colonels Baseball. Colonels starters were just announced. The starting four tonight will be Zane Steichen, Avon Hernandez, Jeremy Ansel, William Delaplane, John Latenzer, Charlie George, Luke Wolf, Seth Straka, Anthony Melick, and Hunter MacArthur will be pitching tonight. Announcing right now will be the outfield starters for the Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back to get this game started. Batting first for the MMA Colonels will be number 13, Hunter MacArthur. MacArthur, a sophomore out of Columbia, Missouri, as he readies to take the first pitch to start this game off for the Colonels. First pitch will be a ball. Counts 1-0. Second pitch will be a strike. The count's now 1-1. And he's going to take a swing and miss. Count's going to be 1-2 now. Hunter MacArthur's got two on the plate. That's going to be a ball. 2-2 is the count. And that's going to be a foul. He's going to save himself from a strikeout. Hunter MacArthur showing he has no fear to take a swing when he thinks the ball is hittable. And he's going to hit it. It's going to go right over the third baseman's head, and he's going to make it clean over to first base. Coach Jones is going to flag him to stay, as Anthony Melick is now up to bat for the Colonels. The junior out of Roland Park, Kansas. Anthony Melick has a pretty good swing on him as he's going to check MacArthur. MacArthur's going to remain safe at first base. Up on deck will be the Seth Straka, the senior from Houston. And the umpire is going to have a word. And that's going to be a ball. The count's going to be 1-0 to start things off for Anthony Melick. Man on first base, and that's Hunter MacArthur. He's going to take a nice lead off. That's going to be another ball. The count's going to be 2-0. And Anthony Melick's going to make contact. That's going to be a strike. Count's going to be 2-1 now. Hunter MacArthur remains safe on first base. We know he has some speed, so we're going to look to steal here. And he's going to swing and miss. That's going to be 2-2 is the count. And that's going to be a ball. As Malik's going to have a full count now. MacArthur's still on base as he's looking to avoid the out early in this inning. And he's going to make contact. That's going to be a foul ball. He's going to save himself from the strikeout. A hit to left field would be ideal. Just anything that's not down the middle to avoid getting MacArthur out. And he's going to swing and miss, and that's going to be the first out for the Colonels. It's Anthony Melick. Clean strikeout. As Straka, the senior out of Houston, Texas, up to bat now. Seth Straka, the MMA Colonels captain. He's going to step over to have a word with Mayor Roberts. Vienna's going to bring in a pitching change. As the pitchers ran out of pitches for the game. This is a doubleheader for Vienna. Coming off of the win against Cuba about 30 minutes ago. As Seth Straka's going to step up to bat now. No balls, no strikes. Count 0-0. And that's going to be a strike. Quick 0-1 count for the new pitcher. As MacArthur's still on first with one out for the Colonels in the first. Hey, he's going to check MacArthur. That's going to be a high pitch, and MacArthur's going to look to steal second, and he will. That's going to be a 1-1 count now with a man on second. That's MacArthur. And they're going to give him an advance. He's now on third, looking to come home. Counts 1-1. Seth Straka up to bat, MacArthur on third. They're going to rule that a strike. Counts 1-2. 1-2. Straka's going to look to protect the plate and advance MacArthur. And he's going to hit it. And they're going to rule that out as he caught the ball when it was in the foul. As that's going to be 2 outs for the Colonels. MacArthur remains on third. Luke Wolf, the freshman from Austin, Texas, up to bat. as I've been calling him the freshman phenom throughout the year this year. It's Luke Wolf. And that's going to be a ball, as he will not swing. 1-0 is the count. And that's going to be a hit. Foul ball is nearly taking out MacArthur and Major Roberts there with that one. Count's going to be 1-1. And Wolf going to make contact. And that's going to go over the bullpen. Wolf with 2 strikes. Colonels have 2 outs, looking to protect it, bring MacArthur home. And Wolf's going to hit it. It might just be a pop-up. And he's not going to catch. And MacArthur will come home, putting the Colonels up 1-0. And Luke Wolf will be safe on first. Colonels still have 2 outs on them as Charlie George is up to bat. Charlie George from Highland Park, Texas. He's one of the Colonels' bigger hitters. And George going to make contact with it. And that's going to be an easy out, as it's a fly into center field. Possession's going to change as the Colonels are walking to the dugout. We'll return in a second when Hunter MacArthur is ready to release the first pitch. As here we are with the first pitch from MacArthur. And it's going to be a ball. Eli Hayes leading off for Vienna. And that's going to be the strike. Count's going to be 1-1. Your lineup for the Colonels is William Della playing a catcher, Charlie George at first, Ava Hernandez at second, Seth Straka shortstop, Jeremy Ansel third base, and Hunter MacArthur pitching. That's going to be another strike because it's a foul. And in the outfield, we have Anthony Melick in left field, Luke Wolf center field, and John Latenza right field. And that's going to be rifled right to MacArthur. And that's going to be a quick out for the Colonels. MacArthur made a good play on moving on his feet there. As he's had a pretty good game so far, tallying one of the Colonels 1 point. Huge shout out to head cheerleader Bactul Batterdine sitting in the stands. And that's going to be a hit right to Seth Straka at shortstop, and another quick out to Charlie George, as the Colonels have two quick back-to-back outs in this inning. And this game early looking like it could be some domination-type baseball. And that's going to be a strike from MacArthur. Counts 0-1. One more out here. We'll take the Colonels back up to the plate. And that's going to be ruled the ball. Counts 1-1 with 2 outs. Colonels lead 1-0. No men on base. And that's going to be hit right past Charlie George. They're going to rule it fair. Latenza is going to play the ball in right field, and runner's going to remain safe on first. There's 33 for the Eagles, going to step up to bat with 2 outs on him. Hunter MacArthur looking to end this inning. And that's going to be a strike. Count's going to be 0-1. Good start for MacArthur so far. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. 2 strikes on him now. One more strike here would be an out. And he's going to make contact with it right to MacArthur, but he's going to drop it. And that's going to be a quick out to Charlie George. Charlie George telling all 3 of those outs at the end of the first inning, as we're going to switch up Colonels up to bat. Hines going to be up to bat now. A freshman from Missouri. We'll see how he performs. And they are going to rule that a ball, I believe. Yes, they are. Count is 2-0. They're going to rule that a strikeout. It's going to be 2-1 now. Colonels lead 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. I apologize, the top of the second inning. And they're going to rule that a strike as well. Count's going to be 2-2. Hines looking to protect the plate and prevent the first out, as Latenzer's going to be up on deck. And he's going to make contact, and that's going to go down to the third baseman, and he's going to drop it, and it'll still be an out on first. Hines unable to outrun the ball. And back tool Batterdean going to run onto the field to retrieve the bat. Incredible manager back tool Batterdean is. John Latenzer going to step up to bat now. On deck will be William Delaplane. The count's going to be 1-0 with one out on the Colonels, being Braden Hines. And that's going to be another ball. Going to be 2-0 now as the count. And he's going to make contact, and it's going to fly over the Eagles' dugout. That's going to be 2-1 is the count now. Latenzer, a big hitter for the Colonels. He's proved that in the past. Let's see if he can keep it up. They're going to rule out a strike. Count's going to be 2-2 now. That's going to be another ball. It's going to be a full count now. Well, you could have just said that. And Latenzer's going to hit a foul ball. And that's going to be a ball. Latenzer's going to get away with a walk. One out on the Colonels remains. William Delaplane up to bat now. On deck, I believe that is Jeremy. Yes, it is Jeremy Ansel. The count's going to be 1-0. He's going to make contact. That's going to be a strike. And Latenzer is going to look to steal. Was not allowed to advance because of a foul. It counts 1-1 with one out and 1 point for the Colonels. And that one going to go to the backstop. Catcher's going to retain it. And Latenzer's going to remain safe. Delaplane, the sophomore sensation from Kentucky, one of the better pitchers for the Colonels. And that's going to be a ball. Count's going to be 3-1 now. Delaplane looking for the walk. Latenzer hoping for it as well, as he would be able to advance to second. And with that power hitter of Jeremy Ansel up on deck next, it wouldn't count anything out. And that's going to be a strike, going to be a full count now. Last time this pitcher had a full count, he walked Latenzer. Let's pray for a walk here, as Delaplane has a good eye when it comes to hitting. And he swung. That was a clear ball, and that's going to be the second out for the Colonels, as William Delaplane going to strike out. Latenzer on first, Jeremy Ansel, the junior out of Tyler, Texas. Tri-sport varsity athlete, all-district basketball player, and quarterback for the MMA Colonels. And he's going to check Latenzer. Latenzer's going to run back safe. Count's going to be 1-1 for Jeremy Ansel. 2 outs and 1 point on the board for the Colonels. And Jeremy's going to swing. Strike count is going to be 1-2. 2 outs, 1 point on for the Colonels. And that's going to be a strikeout. Colonels are going to walk it in as they remain up 1-0 at the bottom of the second. As Hunter MacArthur gets ready to let go of the first pitch of the second. And that's going to be a bunt foul. Count's going to be 0-1 now. MacArthur and George both moved in, ready to chase the ball. And that's going to be a ball. Count's going to be 1-1. And that's going to be off Delaplane's glove. Count will be 2-2. My apologies, 2-1 now. And that's going to be hit right to MacArthur. It's going to go through his glove. And Hernandez will go to look at George, and George nearly tagging him out. As we have a man on first now, something to worry about for MacArthur. MacArthur's going to ready the pitch and rifle one right down. That's going to be ruled the ball. Count's going to be 1-0 for this batter. You're going to rule that a strike. It's going to be 1-1 is the count. And that's going to be a ball. He's going to look to steal. And Seth Straka, that's going to escape his glove. And there's going to be a man on third. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Hunter MacArthur. And he's going to rule that strike 3 and an out. Hunter MacArthur going to hold him off. And that's going to be a swing and a miss off the first pitch. That's going to be 1 strike. Eagles have 1 out on them as well. Hunter MacArthur does have a man on third, so that is something to watch out for. And Delaplane's going to check the runner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 point for the Colonels. And that's going to be an attempt at a bunt. That's not going to go too well. Counts 1-2. Hunter MacArthur looking for the second out of this inning. And that's going to be off the backstop. And he will not steal third. My apologies, he will not steal from third to home. Count's going to be 2-2. MacArthur needs to make this strikeout if he wants to prevent that point from coming home for the Eagles. And he will. Hunter MacArthur for his second strikeout this inning. Doing an impeccable job of keeping that runner from coming home. With 2 outs on him, the Eagles have got to be feeling some type of way about Hunter MacArthur and his pitching arm. And that's going to be a pop fly straight up. And that's going to land back to my right. As Braden Hines going to go chase that one down. Never mind, he gave up. Going to be 0-1 is the count. They're going to rule it a ball, I believe. I await them to change the scoreboard. They haven't. I believe that was a ball. And that's going to be a hit right up to middle center field, and it's going to be dropped by Luke Wolf, and a runner's going to come home. Other one going to opt to stay on first. They're going to tie this game up, folks. Luke Wolf dropped that ball in the outfield. An easy pop fly out. As Hunter MacArthur going to try to hold them from making a run here. And they're going to have a pitch runner swap. for the Eagles. Colonels clearly frustrated with that Luke Wolf error. And that's going to be a pitch right down the middle, but they're going to rule the ball. Counts 1-0 as Hunter MacArthur looks for his third strikeout of the inning. And that's going to be a hit right over Jeremy Ansel's head at third. Runner going to make it to second and safe. Runner going to make it to first and safe. There's a runner on 1 and 2. Hunter MacArthur and the Colonels need to make something happen in order to prevent them from putting more points on the board. As they're going to push to keep this a tie game. And Hunter MacArthur going to check that runner. And that's going to be a rip right out to Hernandez, and that's going to be an easy out for Charlie George. As the Colonels prevent any more damage being done, as that's going to remain a tie game, as the Colonels will be up to bat in a few. As folks, we're back. Hunter MacArthur up to bat now. Top of the lineup for the Colonels. And that's going to be a ball. Count 1-0 for Hunter MacArthur. And that's going to be a hit right past first and up into the air. And Hunter MacArthur going to safely make it to first. Looks for second, does not take it. And Anthony Mellick, the junior from Kansas, up to bat now. Batul Batterdeen coming out of the dugout to grab the bat. True soul as a manager there. Anthony Mellick ready for the pitch. And he's going to crack that one right past the first baseman. MacArthur's safe on second. And they're going to rule Anthony Mellick safe on first. Hunter MacArthur going to move to third. And he looked to came home, but did not. Man on first and a man on third. Seth Straka up to bat. Luke Wolf on deck. The Texan ready to let one rip. Hit a walk-off home run a few weeks ago. And that's going to be against the backstop. Anthony Melick going to steal second. Man on 2 and a man on 3. There's a lot of room for the Colonels to capitalize here early in this inning. The count's 2-0. My apologies, the count's 1-0. And that's also going to be against the backstop once more. Hunter MacArthur not going to steal home. MacArthur clearly getting into this catcher's head as he's let 2 in a row slip past him. That count's going to be 2-0. Bowman loves it. And that's going to be rifled and caught. And that's going to be the first out. Runners for the Colonels both taking precaution. And Luke Wolf steps up to the plate to bat now, the freshman phenom out of Texas. And that's going to be a ball. It's going to be 1-0 is the count. As Charlie George, another Texan, up to bat next. And that's going to be a huge hit. And it's not going to be caught as the runners are both going to advance. Hunter MacArthur will come home. And it's going to be a quick double for Wolf, and Anthony Melick will be safe on third as MacArthur is going to come home for the second point for the Colonels. He's got 2 points, 2 runs so far as he is carrying this Colonels team. And Charlie George, Big George at the bat, and that's going to be a swing and a miss for Big George to start this one off. Count's going to be 1-0 with 1 out. Man on second, a man on third. Second will be Luke Wolf. Third is Anthony Melick. George is going to look to make something happen. Nathaniel Bowman getting hype on the sidelines. I'll say it again, on the sidelines. Count's going to be 1-1. And George is going to swing once again and does not make contact. Count's going to be 1-2. George looks to protect the plate to prevent another out for the Colonels, as this could end the Colonels' huge run. And he's going to make contact as that's going to go. George will be out. Melick will be safe as the Colonels will take the lead 3-1 now. 2 outs on the Colonels, but Melick came home. Braden Hines up to bat. Luke Wolf on third. We know Luke Wolf has the ability to steal bases. Let's see if he wants to make a run and steal home. With the backstop being as close as it is, it's going to be a hard feat to accomplish. That's going to be a ball to wide right. Hines will swing. And that's going to be 0-1 count. 1 strike for Hines, 2 out for the Colonels as they lead 3-1 in the third. That's going to be another ball. Hines will not swing. Count's going to be 1-1 now. As he's got 2 outs on him, he needs to make something happen. And he's going to move out of the way of a ball hitting him. Count's going to be 2-1 now. Hines going to look for the walk. And he's going to make contact. It's going to chip right over second. And Luke Wolf's going to walk it home. Hines going to be safe on first. Colonels are going to take the lead 4-1 now. Edging closer and closer to that mercy rule. As the man out of Roland Park, Kansas, John Latenzer, steps up to the plate. We know Latenzer has a huge arm. William Delaplane going to be up on deck as Braden Hines is on first. Latenzer going to hit a foul right over top of us. Count's going to be 0-1. But 2 outs for the Colonels as they lead 4-1 in the third. And Braden Hines going to look to steal second. And he will slide in safe. Braden Hines, huge play for the Colonels, as it's no longer going to force an out at second. All John Latenza needs to do is get on base for William Delaplane up to bat next. And that's going to be a ball wide left. As it's going to be 2-1 as the count with 2 outs on the Colonels. Latenza looking to make something happen. And that's going to be a hit out left field, and they're going to rule it foul. As the count will move to 2-2 now. Latenza going to look to avoid being struck out. As John the Toddler Latenza looks to make something happen with an all-2 count. And he's going to swing and miss, and that's going to be a strikeout, which is going to end the Colonels' massive run per se. As they will lead 4-1, as Hunter MacArthur is going to step to the mound and get ready to defend. Hunter MacArthur going to let the pitch go. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Count's going to be 0-1 now as the Colonels remain in the lead. Late in the third. Now another swing and a miss for the batter as MacArthur going to lead 0-2 as he's smiling as he's walking that one back into the mound. He's had one heck of a night. And he's going to make contact as that one's going to go short. Jeremy Ansel going to drop the ball as that would have been an easy tag down out at first. But he's going to be safe on base. Jeremy Ansel with a crucial error right there. Hate to see that happen. He's made it very clear to us that baseball is not his main sport. His words. Still love him, though. All right. That's going to be 1 ball. Counts 1-0. Colonels still on top. No outs on the Eagles. And that one's going to be hit wide right field. Latenza going to look to chase that one down and throw it into Avon Hernandez. And they will not tag a runner out as they've got 2 men on base, no outs on them. Eagles looking to make a comeback here. Now the Colonels have started to run away in the score. And they're going to rule that a walk as he was hit by the pitch, as the bases are going to be loaded. No outs on him. Delaplane going to check the runner. And he's going to hit that one left field. And Anthony Mellick going to be there for the catch. And that's going to be one out. Bases remain loaded. MacArthur going to ready the pitch. Rule out a ball. Delaplane's going to check the runners. Hernandez going to move in a little bit. Delaplane going to let one, MacArthur, apologies, going to let one go, and Delaplane. That's going to be another ball. Count's going to be 2-1. My apologies, 2-0 with one out. And that's going to be a foul ball, which is going to rule as a strike. Count's going to be 2-2 with one out on the Eagles. Hunter MacArthur going to look to push that to 2 and keep any runners from coming home. Delaplane going to look to make sure he does not drop this strike. And no one's going to steal now. Nobody has the guts to do that. And it's going to be a full count now, praying for no walk. A walk would mean a point that the Colonels cannot afford to give up, as they have a huge lead here in the third. Although that lead could easily be shifted with the grand slam here, but the odds of that happening are slim to none. And that's going to be a short hit. And he's going to run that one into home plate. He's going to be out. Delaplane makes a huge play as Ansel connects with him. And that's going to be 2 outs for the Colonels and 0 points for the Eagles so far this inning. Huge play to connect from Ansel to Delaplane. And out here would be huge for the Colonels. It would prove how big of a force this Colonel infield and outfield are this game. And that's going to be a strike. Count's going to be 0-1. Hunter MacArthur. Let's see if he can get a clean strikeout to end and put this inning away with the Colonels keeping the lead. And that's going to be a ball. Count's going to be 1-1 with 2 outs. Colonels still on top. Bases are loaded for the Eagles. They're going to rule out a ball. Count's going to be 2-1. MacArthur going to go wide left. Count's going to be 3-1. Needs to avoid the walk. A walk is a point. A point is not good with 2 outs on the board. And that's going to be a walk. All runners will advance since the bases are loaded, which means they have an easy point home, as the score will now be 2-4 in favor of the Colonels. And Major Roberts will call time. As we'll be right back. And we're back from the Colonels' timeout as we await the pitch from MacArthur to put this inning away and move forward. They're going to check the runner, and he's going to be ruled safe. Jeremy Ansel does not seem to agree with that call, but it stands. And that's going to be a ball. Count's going to be 1-0. These runners clearly getting into MacArthur's head. He needs to fix that quickly if he wants to prevent any points or any more damage to be done. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Count's going to be 1-1 now. MacArthur's looking for a strikeout, which would ease the pressure on the Colonels fielders. As that'll be a ball. Count's going to go up to 2-1. And that's going to be a huge hit over to Latenzer, and he will make the grab. John Latenzer going to get the out to walk these guys back to the dugout and prevent any more damage from being done. The Colonels remain on top as they will be up to bat. And William Delaplan's going to step up to bat. The Texan Jeremy Ansel up on deck. And the Kentucky native's going to swing and miss. Count's going to be 0-1 for the Colonels. Seth Straka down in the dugout getting them all hype. And that's going to be another strike for Delaplane. Count's going to be 0-2 with no outs on the board. Delaplane not looking to make it his first. And he's going to. William Delaplane going to strike out. Jeremy Ansell from Tyler, Texas. The Southern Southpaw, the Iron Anvil, Jeremy Ansell. And he's going to rifle a huge hit, and it's not going to be caught. And he's going to tag him out at first base. Huge play by the second baseman. As we're back to the top of the lineup, Hunter MacArthur up to bat. 2 outs on the Colonels. And that's going to be a swing and a miss for MacArthur. Count's going to be 0-1 now. And he's going to make contact. That's going to go right to the second baseman, who's had a huge night. And a quick tag out on first. That's going to be a quick change, as we will move to the bottom of the 4th inning. MMA remains on top. That'll be a big hit for the Eagles out to center field. Luke Wolf dropping it once again. His second big error of the game. The Colonels proved last inning that they have what it takes to move on their feet and prevent points being put on the board. That's going to be a strike. Count's going to be 0-1. With a runner on first for the Eagles. That's going to be another bunt. Ruled a foul. Going to be 0-2 is the count. This runner has proved all he wants to do is bunt. Let's see if MacArthur can strike him out clean. And that's going to be a third foul in a row for this batter. Count's going to remain 0-2. Southern Southpaw going to be ready for anything that comes his way. And that's going to be a ball. Count's going to be 1-2 now. Arthur needs to strike him out. And that's going to be a hit right over MacArthur's head. Past Hernandez into center field. Wolf going to field it. Nearly able to capitalize. As there's going to be runners on 1 and 2. That's going to be a ball against the backstop. Man's going to look to steal third. And he won't. We're going to tune in for the remainder of this inning. And that is going to be hit down to Charlie George. He's going to race him to the bag. And he will be ruled out. Man on 2 and 3. Charlie George using those wheels to get him down at first. Cards are going to let a pitch fly. And that's going to be ruled a ball. Count's going to be 1-0. Runners on second and third. 1 out on the Eagles. Colonels remain on top 4-2 in the 4th inning. This one nearing the end. He's going to check the runner. And they're going to rule him safe. And that's going to be a strike. 1-1 will be the count, 1 out for MacArthur. Count's going to be 2-1 now. Still 1 out on the board. MacArthur looking to make something happen. He's going to release one. That's going to be against the backstop. Man going to look to steal home. And they will tag him out. Delaplane to MacArthur for a huge play.
No, that wasn't a cap. Do you hear that? Bro, imagine being mad.
Still a 3-1 count with 2 outs now. MacArthur looking to make something happen here as he does not need to worry about the third baseman, as they just proved that they can make something. That's going to be foul. Nearly hitting a car. Latenzer almost got that out off the fence. Almost took out a poor old man in his lawn chair. And that's going to be off the backstop once again. Let's see if they can make it happen. And they're going to rule him safe. The score moved to 4-3 now. Still 2 outs on the boards for Vienna. He's going to make contact. That's going to go foul. Count will be 0-1 with 2 outs on the board. Colonels still have the lead in the 4th. This has been an exciting one. And they're going to have a runner steal second. Count's going to be 1-1. An Eagles runner was able to take second and prevent the force play. That's going to be a huge hit. Up to right field. Latenzer going to tag him down. And Latenzer with a huge game so far. Tagging 2 huge outs. And that's going to move over to the 5th. As Anthony Mellick's up the bat now. That ball going to go foul. John Latenzer on the sideline getting the team hyped, as he does best. That's going to be a ball. Count's going to be 1-1 now. No outs on the Colonels as they still lead here in the 5th. And that's going to be a hit straight down the field. Center fielder going to take possession of that one, and Mellick's going to be safe at first. The captain, Seth Straka, the senior Texan, up to bat now with freshman phenom Luke Wolf up on deck. Straka would have a huge hit left field as he was able to pull it in. That's going to be an out on the board for the Colonels. Anthony Mellick still remains on first. As Luke Wolf steps up to the plate now with Charlie George on deck. Back to Batterty and going to run it out of the box to retrieve a lost bat. And that's going to be a huge hit over towards left field. Also going to be pulled in. This is going to be quick outs back to back for the Eagles. Anthony Mellick still on first. Charlie George is up to bat on deck. The freshman Braden Hines. And that's going to be a ball. Count's going to be 1-0. He's going to check the runner, and he'll be safe. Counts 2-0. George looking to make something happen here. He's got a lot to work with. Huge hitter. And that's going to be yet another ball. It's going to be 3 balls, no strikes. Counts 3-0. George looking for the walk. And that's going to be a strike. And it's that'll be a strike. He's going to pull up a full count now. Looking to keep themselves on the field. Charlie George got to make something happen. And that's going to be a ball. Anthony Mellick will steal second, even though he'd be able to advance anyways. George going to walk it home. My apologies, going to walk it into first. Hines up to bat now with 2 outs on him. Swing and a miss for Hines. He's going to check George at first. George will be safe. And that's going to be another swing and a miss. Count's going to be 1-2 now. Hines cannot strike out. Or to send the Colonels back to the dugout. And that's going to be a big hit up over the second baseman, and he's able to pull that one in. And they're going to go to the dugout. Colonels remain on top 4-3. Hunter McCarthy is going to step up to the mound and see if he can keep it that way. Hunter MacArthur readying the pitch. He's going to let that one fly. That's going to be a ball. Count's going to be 1-0 for the Colonels. That's going to be a hit, and it's going to go foul. As the batter looks like he took a shot to the groin. He's going to walk that one off. That don't feel good. Count's going to be 1-1. That's going to be a strike. Count's going to be 2-1. My apologies. Full count. And that's going to be a ball. As they'll get walked to first. 4-3 is the count. My apologies. 4-3 is the score. Oh, 1 count. 0-2 count now. In the 5th. And that's going to be a hit right out to MacArthur. He's going to miss. And then he's going to pick up easy tag out at first. One out on the board. Runner on second for the Eagles. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Count's going to be 0-1. MacArthur looking to capitalize here. Keep any points off the board. That's going to be a hit right to first, and George is just going to walk over to the plate and tag it. As he man steals third, there's going to be 2 outs on the board with the man on third base. Count's going to be 1-0. As there's a man on third with 2 outs on the Eagles. That's going to be a strike. Count's going to be 1-1. Been a minute since MacArthur's pitched a clean strike. Score still 4-3. It's a close-knit game. It's Gonna be hit right over the head of Avon Hernandez. And that's gonna be tie game now, with 2 outs still on the board for the Eagles. 4-4 at the bottom of the 5th. And they'll make a runner change. MacArthur nearly hitting the batter there. It's going to be 1-0 is the count. And they're going to rule that fair. And they're going to rule him out. And walk them back to the dugout. The Colonels will now be up to bat with the tie game at the start of the 6th. John Latenza going to make contact there, but he's going to be ruled out with an easy tag to first base. William Delaplane up to bat now. Southern Southpaw Jeremy Ansell up on deck. They'll rule that a strike. The count will be 0-1. Delaplane looking to not strike out again. And he might, as the count will move to 0-2. With 1 out on the Colonels. Colonels clearly missing Ethan Hirsch here so far this game. And that's going to be a wild ball over the head of Delaplane, nearly taking him out. Count's going to be 1-2. That's going to be a ball. Count's going to be 3-2 now. Count's going to remain 2-2. My apologies. Delaplante looking to make something happen. And he's going to crack one off down center field. And that one's going to be hauled in by the second baseman. And that's going to be 2 outs on the board for the Colonels. Still tie game. Jeremy Ansel moved up to bat now. Looking to put some points on the board with 2 outs on him. Needs to avoid a strikeout and any high hits over to that second baseman, who's had one heck of a night. And he's going to swing off the first pitch. That's going to be a miss. Count's going to be 0-1. 2 outs up for the Colonels. Going to be a second swing. 0-2 is the count. That's going to be a ball. Good eye by Jeremy Ansel, not the swing there. 1-2 is the count. Wide ball, nearly clipping Ansel. Count's going to be 2-2. It's going to be a ball, going to be a full count now. Ansel not swinging at anything. That looks like could be a ball. Looking for the walk here. Teammate John Latenza showing support on the sidelines. And Jeremy Ansel will draw the walk. Hunter MacArthur will be up back to the top of the line as he will be up to bat. 2 outs on him as he looks to protect the plate. That's going to be a strike. Count's going to be 0-1. MacArthur going to swing at that. And that's going to be an easy out. Colonel's going to make a pitcher change. Seth Straka will be checked in for Hunter MacArthur. Straka a bit of a faster pitcher. Might be the change the Colonels need. His first pitch will be a ball. His second pitch will be a strike. 1-1 is the count. No outs on the Eagles. Colonels looking to quickly change that. Second strike. Count's going to be 1-2. Seth going to look to put this runner back to the dugout. Another strike will be a clean strikeout for Seth's first pitches of the game. That'll be a ball dropped by William Delaplane as he'll go retrieve it. 2-2 will be the count. And that's going to be a hit over to first. And George will run it in, and he'll be out. One out on the Eagles. Straka going to look to get to work. That's going to be a quick ball against the backstop. Straka going to retrieve it. It's going to be another ball against the backstop. 2-0 will be the count. Straka needs to fix something. Fourth ball against the backstop. That's going to be a walk. This will now be a man on first that Straka has to worry about. And they'll bring in a pitch runner. That's going to be a ball. Low pitch. Count's going to be 1-0. One out, man on first. Tie ball game. Bottom of the sixth. And that'll be a strike right down the center. 1-1 will be the count with one out. Tie ball game, bottom of the sixth. As he's going to move to second. Hernandez going to tag him. He's still going to be ruled safe. Two balls, one strike, one out. Man on second now for Seth Straka. And they'll rule that a ball as well. Seth Straka, 3 balls, 1 strike. Man on second. That's going to be a hit. But over to Hernandez, looks for the double play, and he will, and the Colonel is going to walk him into the dugout. Avon Hernandez with a good eye, capitalizing on the double play. As we'll move into the 7th. Anthony Miller going to make contact with the ball, but it'll fly over to the shortstop, and he'll catch that one. 1 out on the board. This is the last chance for the Colonels to score during regulation innings. With the captain, Seth Straka, steps up to the plate now. They're going to rule out a strike. Count's going to be 0-2. And Straka going to make contact. Going to be a clear foul ball over the Eagles' dugout. 0-2 will remain the count. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Seth Straka going to be out. That's going to be the second out for the Colonels, as Luke Wolf needs to make something happen here if the Colonels have any hopes of winning in regulation. And he's going to make a huge hit out to left field, and that's going to put him on base. Charlie George, Big George up to bat. Now with Braden Hines up on deck. 2 outs on the Colonels in the 7th with a tie ball game. One of the better games of the season we've seen so far for the Colonels. And that'll be ruled a strike. Count will be 1-1 now with 2 outs. Charlie George clearly frustrated. He didn't swing at that. Luke Wolf gonna start to take the lead off the base. And George gonna hit an easy foul. Count's gonna be 1-2 now. George looking to avoid the strikeout. The strikeout would send them packing. With an easy hit. And he's gonna be ruled out with an easy catch by the first baseman as they're gonna connect there.
One hit, no runs for the Colonels going into the bottom of the 7th, 4-4.
If the Eagles score here, it will be ball game. If they don't, we will go into extra innings. We'll see what Seth Straka and the Colonels have to say about that. Colonels. Captain Seth Straka ready to send the first pitcher away in the bottom of the 7th. And that's going to be off the runner's leg, and it's going to be a walk as he's hit by the pitch. Crucial mistakes like that cannot happen this late in the game when it's tied.
Bench running for Temples, number 2, Tanner Nichols. Up at plate, number 11, Lucas Magner for the Eagles.
Colonels getting ready. As runner's going to try to steal second. And Hernandez makes an attempt to tag him, and the umpire will rule him safe.
Nichols advances on a wild pitch.
I apologize, I believe that was Luke Wolf. Not Hernandez. No, that's Hernandez. That's going to be a bunt. And it's going to go foul. Count's going to be 1-1. They're going to get ready for the bunt. And that will not make contact. And that will be ruled a strike. Count's going to be 1-2 now. Runner on third, Straka looking to strike him out. The captain, Seth Straka. Let's see what he's got. He's going to wind up, fire. Gonna roll the ball. 2-2 is the count. Still with another chance here. A base hit wins the game. Straka and the Colonels need to clutch up. And that's going to be a high ball to the left. Full count now. And that's going to be the fourth ball of the game, and he's going to walk that one to first. Straka needs to make something happen. And he's going to come home. And that will be the ball game, folks. Thank you for joining us from Vienna High School. I'm your announcer, Mason Clutch, and joined with my cameraman, Angela Urdaneta. And that will be the ball game, folks.